All right. Your favorite player all time.
Got to go back to the early 90s. Woodrow Dantzler. He was the first quarterback ever to throw for 2,000 yards and rush for 1,000 yards. And he really doesn't get the credit back then. You look at it, he was at Clemson from 1997 to 2000. And you look back, 1998, Clemson was 3-8. He comes in 1999. He doesn't start right away. He starts about halfway through the season. Clemson goes to 6-6. And then the year after he's the full-time starter, they're 9-3, and all of a sudden Clemson is a team to talk about again. And it's always fun for me to talk about Woody Dantzler, the old number one. He is the reason I became a Tiger. I'll never forget. It was October 23rd, 1999, Bowden Bowl 1. I was a young kid. I was 11 years old at the time. And much like any other 11-year-old kid, Florida State's good. I'm going to follow Florida State. Don't do that. Stay in school, kids. They come into Death Valley. I'd never seen Clemson before. I'm an 11-year-old kid. I'm watching the game on national television. Florida State's on their way to winning the national championship. I see him rub Howard's rock. I see him run down the hill. I see the fight the team puts up. It turns out to be a 17-14 Florida State win. And I was hooked for life. And Woody Dantzler was the reason I became a Tiger as a whole. And I have a feeling I'm not the only person with that story.
Now, Mark, how old were you at that point?
I was 11.
Okay, at 11 years old, I am, again, a bit amazed at the distinction between, okay, I'm gravitating toward this team because I just see something there versus that team won, that's my team. Because we all love winners, and especially at that age, it's difficult to go to school and say, hey, I root for the team that lost over the weekend. Nobody wants to be that guy, but that was a precursor of things to come in regards to your fandom and also your work there at Shaking the Southland.